Welcome back to Channel 8 News. This is I Got 99 Policy Problems. I will be your host, Tom Thompson. Today's domestic issue will be that of eminent domain and how this power that the government wields has caused quite the stir in today's times. To start this segment of I Got 99 Policy Problems, let us first outline what eminent domain is. So what exactly is eminent domain? Well, eminent domain is whenever the government decides to take private property and instead make it public property for everybody. Now, is this legal? Yes, it is legal because of the Fifth Amendment in the United States Constitution, which says no private property shall be taken for public use without just compensation. Now, some people think, do we still need eminent domain, or was this just something that we needed back when our country was founded? Well, it is legal and it's in the Constitution. So in order for it to go away, we need an amendment. But why do people have a beef with such a thing like eminent domain? Well, the reason is because sometimes just compensation is not fair compensation. Think about a farmer who's got an orchard and the government needs to build a highway. Well, if they take his land, they might pay him the value of the land, but now he's got no way to make his money. The first known use of eminent domain in the United States dates from the 1876 Supreme Court case of Kohler versus the United States. The private citizen's land was condemned in order to build a post office. Justice William Strong, Chief Justice, property for public use is essential to its independent existence and perpetuity. Since then, there have been many instances like Cole versus the United States that have had significant eminent domain into methods of the United States and has strengthened U.S. democracy. We decided to take our news story on the go and grab footage of a real-life occurrence of eminent domain. We currently are nearby the property of Chuck Bofa, an individual whose private property is being seized by the government to build on Highway 420. Let's listen in on Chuck.
I'll tell you what, Hoss. Here I am minding my own business on my privately owned property, and some government agent comes waltzing up to me and tells me he's going to take my land for the highway something project. I told him, no sirree. But before I could say any more, he dropped me with the bombshell that I have to give up my land regardless, because whatever the heck the Fifth Amendment says, it's completely absurd.
Hi, my name is Richard Duffman, and I'm the government agent for the case regarding Mr. Bofa's situation. At the moment, several companies are willing to pay top dollar for Mr. Bofa's land, and we are more than happy to make it legally happen. All we need to do is prove that the land can have public benefit, just like the court case, Kelo versus New London, where the government seized a woman's land for economic development, not public, because the court argued that the future economic developments would serve as a benefit to the overall public. The super realistic example serves as one of the many heated debates over eminent domain, and whether you're one of the Chuck Bofas of this country or one of the Richard Duffmans, the reality is that eminent domain is legal and weathered the tests of the Supreme Court.